NewsReal, real news real quick. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky lectured Americans during an interview with the BBC this morning that inflation and the coronavirus which Americans have endured are, quote, nothing, unquote, compared to Ukraine's struggle, and Americans should support aid for Kiev, quote, until we win, unquote. The United States State Department has offered a deal to Russia aimed at bringing home WNBA star Brittany Griner and another jailed American, Paul Whelan, whom the Russian government convicted of espionage. The U.S. has offered to exchange arms dealer Victor Bout, who was arrested in Thailand in 2008 and extradited to the United States 2 years later. Bout was found guilty of arming a terrorist group and conspiring to kill U.S. nationals and was sentenced to 25 years in a federal prison in 2012. Is that a good deal? The Federal Reserve on Wednesday raised interest rates by 3/4 of a point for the second time. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell explained, "The current picture is plain to see. The labor market is extremely tight and inflation is much too high." Powell said the United States is in a recession. U.S. District Judge Carl Nichols denied former Trump advisor Steve Bannon's motion for an outright acquittal on the contempt of Congress charges a jury found him guilty of last week, but said in a brief order Wednesday that he would allow the defense team to argue further that their motion to dismiss the indictment after they were prevented from calling members of the House of Representatives' January 6th Select Committee to testify at last week's trial should be allowed to go forward. In a quarterly financial report, Facebook posts declined and the company's revenue fell on an annual basis for the first time since the company went public in 2012 due to what executives call, quote, weak advertising demand, unquote. Gosh, Mr. Zuck, how's that censorship working out for you? Tesla CEO Elon Musk tweeted on Wednesday that Nicole Shanahan should sue the Wall Street Journal for their story claiming that she cheated on husband Sergey Brin, the CEO of Google, with Musk, and calls the story another hit piece. And finally, 3 sisters summited Mount Everest together this morning to earn a record of the most sisters who climbed Everest together. Sherpas Dawa Phuti, Chirshing Namgya, and Nima Jangmu plan to climb all 7 summits, the highest point of each continent, in their project they dub, quote, 3 Sisters on 7 Summits, unquote. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.